The hidden psychology of staying consistent when motivation dies. Have you ever noticed how some people seem unstoppable? They don't rely on hype or waiting for motivation to magically appear. Even when the fire dies, they keep moving, steady, silent, consistent. What do they know that most people don't? That's what we're about to uncover. The hidden psychology of staying consistent when motivation dies. Most people fail not because they lack dreams, but because they treat motivation like fuel. They wait for the spark, the energy, the rush. But here's the truth. Motivation is unstable. It's emotional, fleeting, and unreliable. And if you rely on it, you will always collapse the moment it disappears. So why do some people keep showing up? Why do they keep building, even on the days they feel nothing? It's not because they're superhuman. It's because they've rewired how they use psychic energy. Carl Jung said, "That which you resist persists when you resist." Discipline. When you wait for the right feeling to act, you give power to procrastination. But when you accept that feelings are temporary and act anyway, you take control of the cycle. Consistency is not about feeling, it's about energy management. Think about it. Every time you waste hours debating with yourself, should I go to the gym today? Should I write that page? Should I start tomorrow? You're draining energy on the decision itself. By the time you choose, you're already tired. The consistent ones, they remove the debate. They don't ask if they feel like it. They follow a system that makes the action automatic. And that's the secret. Habit is stronger than emotion. But here's the deeper layer. When motivation dies, what actually keeps you moving? It's identity. Not "I want to exercise," but "I am the kind of person who takes care of my body." Not "I feel like writing," but "I am a writer." When the fire fades, identity carries you, because consistency is not what you do, it's who you believe you are. Now let's go darker. Why do we collapse so easily when we lose motivation? Because deep inside, many of us are still performing for approval. We chase external validation, likes, applause, someone noticing our effort. But the moment the world goes silent, we stop. This is why so many dreams die in silence. The hidden psychology of consistency is this: you must shift from performing for others to building for yourself. When your why is internal, not external, you stop depending on applause to move. So how do you actually stay consistent when motivation dies? 3 steps. Number 1, shrink the action. Make it so small that emotion can't stop you. Write 1 sentence. Do 1 push-up. Make 1 call. Small action keeps momentum alive. Number 2, anchor to identity. Stop saying, "I'm trying." Start saying, "I am." The brain defends identity far more than goals. Number 3, guard your energy. Don't waste it debating, scrolling, or explaining why you're not where you want to be. Protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. Carl Jung believed individuation, becoming whole, comes when we stop living through borrowed masks and start embodying who we really are. Consistency is not punishment. It's self-integration. It's the daily choice to align your actions with your essence, even when you feel nothing. And here's the paradox. The days you least feel like it are the days that count the most, because every time you act without motivation, you're training the deepest part of your psyche to obey discipline over emotion. That's how you transform. That's how you become unstoppable. So I'll ask you directly, are you willing to act without feeling? Are you ready to keep walking when the fire is gone? Because if you are, your future self will look back in awe. If this message made sense to you, write in the comments, discipline over emotion. Let's see how many of us are ready to break free from the trap of motivation. And if you're serious about rewiring your psychology for consistency, subscribe now and watch the next video. I promise, it will change the way you see yourself forever.